Hello YouTube, today I come at you with a review for the SH Figuarts Son Goku. Now, I'm going to get this out of the way real quick. I am not a Dragon Ball fan. My knowledge on this franchise is very limited, and I don't know a ton about Dragon Ball just in general. I just like Goku. I think he's cool. I think he has a good design. I like his character with as little much as I know about it. But I'm just not a Dragon Ball fan, but I found this guy today at Walmart for about $30, and I decided to pick him up. Now, let's start off with the packaging real quick. It's relatively small, so I can fit it in frame. This is the actual tray he came in, with all of his accessories lined up here on the side and over here, to the left, to my left. And it's just the plastic tray. And the actual box was unfortunately damaged when I found it. So this is the box. It's really small and really nice looking. I dig SHF's packaging design. It's really neat looking. You got the Toei Animation logo down there, Dragon Ball, Bandai, Tamashii Nations. Some Japanese text I cannot read. And then some more there on the side. And turning it around, yeah, that's the damage I was talking about. This copy has been sitting in this Walmart for like a month or two now, and I've considered picking it up a lot, and I just decided to today. But you got some pictures of Goku there on the back and some neat poses, with Frieza down there with a halo above his head. Warning, choking hazard, not for kids under 3, for ages 15 plus. All that stuff. You can pause here if you want to read this or try to translate any of this text. So I'll just leave this up for just a second. And you can just pause it here if you want to read any of this or translate any of it. But the box is nice and small. It's nice though. With some good grayscale imaging there on the side. And the packaging is quite lovely, as is usual with SH Figuarts. So let's get accessories out of the way. In the box, now let's just do accessories really quickly and then explain it. So he comes with 4 faces. So he has this sort of stern, angry sort of look on his face right now. And you replace the faces by popping off the front of his hair, popping off the face, and just plugging a new one in. It's very, very simple. Just has 2 pegs on the back of this, 2 holes here, and you just line it up, plug it in, and you're golden. So besides this angry sort of face he has, which looks fantastic, the sculpting is nice, the shading is good. Well, no, there's no shading, but the paint for his eyes and mouth is really good. Now for alternate faces, he includes this looking to the left grit teeth face, and that looks pretty good. These are all the same in terms of how they peg into the head. Of course, just 2 pegs on the back, you pop off the hair. But this looks pretty good. Looks pissed off. Then he has a screaming angry face with his eyes pointing straight forward, which looks pretty good. There is a small... Oh, that's on purpose. There's a little dot there on the side of the nose. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a purposeful shading. I thought it was a mishap or something. Nope, that's on purpose. Looks like it. But this pissed off face looks good. And last but not least, in the box, he came with this happy smiling face, which looks quite good. These all look fantastic. The faces are nice. His ears are well sculpted. His nose, mouth, eyebrows, etc., etc. It's all very well sculpted. Now for hands, he doesn't come... Well, he actually comes with quite a good amount of them. So you can see he has this clawed grip finger hand on, with another clawed hand on right there. Looks pretty good. And his other hands include a karate chop for the right side, pretty much. A double finger pointing hand, which I don't, again, I don't know what this hand is for. I'm not a Dragon Ball person, really. But he has gosh, I drop everything. He has a double finger pointing hand, which looks good, sculpted well. Then he comes with this same hand for the right side. Then he has two fists. They all look good. And then he comes with this same hand as well for his left arm. And the hands all look good. And I'm just going to show you swapping them out real quick. It's very easy. So you just pop the hand off the ball joint. And then you line it up, you pop a new hand on, and you're golden. And again, I'm going to go over it one more time. To replace the faces, you just pop off the front of his hair, pop off his face, and that is terrifying to look at. So let's pop on a new expression. Let's go for the pissed off scream. And that's pretty good looking. As far as I can tell, none of his faces or hands have paint on them besides the eyes and mouth. No shading or anything, and the brows, of course. But I don't think there's any paint on them besides the eyebrows, lips, and eyes, as far as I can tell, and obviously the inside of the mouth. Now, sculpt and paint, he looks really good. I can't really say anything about accuracy, because, again, I don't watch Dragon Ball. But he looks really good. I love the orange jumpsuit. I love the boots. The sleeves are good. The waistband, the logo on his chest and on his back looks quite lovely. I love the orange jumpsuit. It's really cool looking. But sculpt and paint, painting is pretty minimal as far as I can tell, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. I think these cuffs around his wrists are painted. I'm not positive. But as far as I can tell, the orange, the blue, and the flesh tone is all sculpted in the proper colored plastic instead of paint. So it looks pretty cool. I don't have any problems with his aesthetic. He looks really nice. I mean, the back of the knees are ugly, but who cares? Honestly, that's not that big of a deal. And his elbows, they don't look that bad. So let's get on to articulation. I haven't messed with him very much yet. So, starting at his noggin, he cannot rock his head very much side to side, but he does have rotation, of course. Well, that wasn't what I was wanting to do. Okay, so not really any up. Does he have downward? Yeah, he can look down really far. But no up, really, as far as I can tell, unless the joint is just stuck. And no rock, so you got rotation and downward look, as on my copy at least, that's as far as I can get. Okay, the arms can do a full 360 rotation. They can go out about that far, not exactly horizontal, but not too terrible. He does have a bicep rotation, of course. A double jointed elbow that can go in that far before it stops. The wrists can rotate, of course. And they have a hinge joint, so they can, go from the pinky to the thumb, or, if you want to pop it off and reposition it, it can go from the back of the hand to the palm. So the joint works similar to the Prime 3 Samus Figma. Waist, he can rock decently well side to side. Not perfect, but fine. He can rotate just a little bit. A pretty okay arcing back. And a decent ab crunch. That's actually not too bad, honestly. His tie around his waist or stomach can rotate and swivel, and is a very soft and squishy plastic, so it will get out of the way without breaking. Now, I'm going to do one leg since they're clearly both the same. So, how far out can he kick? Oh, not bad. It's at a bit of a weird angle, but he can kick, not exactly straight forward, but he can do it. And back kick, just as good. All right, not bad. Ah, he has a thigh rotation as well. All right, cool. That thigh rotation is actually very good. It can go all the way in or out for the most part, like except for the knee. But nah, that thigh rotation's good. I'm turning it as much as it'll go. Double jointed knees can get that out of it. All right. He does have a foot rotation. The ankle can kick back that far, and forward not that much. He has a toe bend as well that can go up, but I'm going to guess not down. Yeah, okay. The ankle cannot go down, but it can go up. Or the toe bend, I mean. The sleeves, they are kind of on their own little joint, separate from the rest of the arm, so they can move back and forth a little bit. They're attached at the back of the shoulder. Oh, so they work like the Dread Samus Figmas in a way. Okay, not bad. But the sleeves can move independently. They do expose the shoulder underneath, though, so, you can pose that away if you want to. It's not that ugly, but also, the sleeves kind of need to be up here, not halfway down his bicep. As far as I can tell, the musculature, the aesthetic is pretty on point for Goku. It's not too bad, honestly. I dig it. It looks really cool. I'm going to give this Goku figure a 9 out of 10, honestly. The head could be better, and that's knocking down some points because, not being able to look straight up for a Super Saiyan character, it is a little strange, and even I know that, and I'm not a Dragon Ball fan. But, he can look down and side to side. He can't really rock, can't look up. That's the only problem I have. But otherwise, this Son Goku figure, pretty good. 9 or 8 out of 10, honestly. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm out. Peace.